Horde right. Horde left. Horde right. Horde left. Oh, fucking hell. It's deja vu, folks. This never gets old. Horde right. Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone video, and on this video I am going to show you all an amazing location for taking out the Chemult Community College Horde. Now I'm going to show it over a few runs, basically showing various different things that you can do, but it all involves going to the same location. And I always start by making sure I come at the Horde from this side of the college, and the idea first of all is to actually get the Horde's attention. And it's very important, folks, can't stress this enough, don't come off your bike to do this, because the bike is a vitally important part in the setup for all of this, especially with the location that I'm actually heading to, because I will explain a little bit more once I get to it. Right now the prime concern is just making sure that I have the entire Horde heading this way, and once I basically see a reasonably large group of them, I know I've got them. They're all coming. So from here, just follow this pathway along, and here is the area. Just watch the exact path that I take in order to get up this rock. You have to take it slowly, and you have to use the bike. If you're not using the bike, you will not be able to get to this location. Once you have got up there, get to this part of the rock face and make sure the Horde are on this side of it. By getting them on this side, that basically ensures that even when they start doing their World War Z thing, when they start piling up on top of each other, they still cannot touch you at this location. And from here, folks, I just take my time, just nice and easy with the Chicago chopper here, and I'm just going to take out this Horde as easy as you like. And you can save hugely on your ammunition here as well, folks, because you don't actually have to go mad with the gunfire, because you have the protection of this location. And as you can see, folks, this Horde is virtually done. There we go. How easy is that? Now, before I show you the next method that I choose to take out this Horde with, I'm going to show you something else first. I'm going to get the bike back off here, because if you don't, if you just come straight off the rock and forget about the bike, you're actually going to have to go to the map and actually select the option to recover the bike, because as you can see here, folks, I'm trying to get onto the top of this rock using the way that I went up on the bike, and as you can see, it's not happening, folks. As much as you try, you will not be able to get up there unless you use the bike. Okay folks, on to run number 2. Right then folks, run number 2, I'm starting from a different location, but I'm going to take the time here to set off an explosion. What that is going to do is to keep the Horde around that area, because I can see that they are heading over to the other side of the Nero camp area, and I don't want that to happen. I want all the numbers over in the area that they currently are in. So from here, it's the same as run number 1. I'm just going to make my way over here, staying on the bike. I want to grab their attention by way of a little bit of gunfire, so I will take out 1 or 2 of them. And it's looking pretty good at this point, folks, but I'm just going to turn around and make sure I've got the numbers. Yes, I most certainly have. So at this point, I use this particular route every time. Always go around to the left, and then from there, just follow this pathway round, or the dirt road, I should say. From here, again, slow down, take it nice and slow up to that point there. Just park the bike, and that's it. This Horde is now at your mercy. And as always, I like to make sure they're over this side. Now you can try taking them up from the other side, but I can tell you from experience, folks, that you will on occasions get 1 or 2 freakers that actually manage to get onto the rock area that I'm currently standing on. By taking them out at this side, that does not happen. And I noticed some of the Horde didn't actually come over before because they were busy taking out the wildlife, but I've got the numbers back here now, so I've used a couple of napalms. I don't see any point in using any more because their numbers are extremely depleted now, so hopefully this Molotov will do the trick. See how we get on here. No, this next one definitely will, because there's not 15 there now, and a normal Molotov normally takes out around about 15. The napalms closer to 60 if they're in a big enough congregated group. And there we have it, folks. That is the Horde taken care of very easily, just using 2 napalm Molotovs and 2 normal Molotovs. Okay, on to the next run, folks. Right then, folks, on to run number 3, and this run is all about Horde manipulation at its finest. This is going to be a run where I use remote bombs, and given that I can move the Horde, and trust me, in this run I'm going to, this really is a fantastic way of taking them out, and a hell of a lot of fun too. So I'm going to head to the location, which is right here. Now, if there are any freakers about this area, I like to take care of them first before starting to set out the remote bombs. Now, I've got 6 on me at the moment, and I have the ability to create another, or craft another 6. So, here we go. I'm setting them all up in this area because I basically know exactly where they're going to congregate. And trust me, this should work an absolute charm. Quite literally looking to get, yep, the first 6 round about there. I am going to set another 2 in this area, and then I'm going to move around to the other side of the rock area and place another 4. So I'm just, yeah, that looks pretty damn good. And from here, I'm going to make sure the 4, especially on this other side, I'm just going to make sure they're pretty much hugging the rocks. Because the freakers, when they come around this side, there shouldn't be that many of them left, and they will be tight against the rocks. So that's it. That is the setup in place. Let's go and get the Horde. So I don't like actually trying to get the Horde this way, because it can create slight problems, but I just make sure that I'm fairly silent until I get near the top, and then just start to go nuts with the SMP9. And one thing I would always recommend, folks, not an issue here, but if you happen to have been using your SMP9 with the suppressor on, make sure it's off. You're wanting as much noise as possible in order to make sure that you get the entire Horde heading over. And I'm just going to have a quick look, and oh yes, they're fricking coming. That's it. So now that that part is in place, just going to take my time, as always. Just line up here, nice and slow on the bike, and there we go. Once I'm up here, I want to head over to the very specific rock area. Now, okay, Horde, over to the left, please. Thank you very much. Now, the next part of this is going to involve an attractor. As you might have guessed, given where 1 or 2 of the remote bombs are, because I want to make sure that that barrel over there is used. And this is damn important, folks, when using these remote bombs. Make sure you're crouched, and then hit them. And that is beautiful. Okay, Horde, over to the right, please. So much fun when you have this amount of control over the Horde. Just making sure that I'm crouched for this one again, and then hit them with the last of the remote bombs. And bloody hell, there's 2 of them left. Never mind. They are about to be toast. And there we go, folks. That is fantastically done. Now, I would normally end the video at this point. However, there is another area that you can actually go to that will allow you to take care of this Horde in a very easy way as well. It's not an untouchable area, but I'm just going to show it anyhow, just as a bonus run. So here comes another way. Okay folks, the last run that I'm going to show, and it is a bonus run because it is not from the same location as I have shown for the previous 3 runs. I am, however, going to start by trying to get their attention again with an explosion, but I'm not going to be settling for 1 in this case. I'm actually going to use a flashbang because I want them closer to the area that I am currently in. And yep, that should do the job. That'll get them a little bit nearer, because from here I'm again going to use the bike, get down there, get their attention, and then bring them back up to this area, because there is a couple of unique vehicles up here that I am going to use to great effect. And anybody who's seen any of my videos where I take out the Iron Butte Horde might have an idea of where I'm going to be going here, because this type of vehicle I have used at the Iron Butte area to great effect, and there is 2 of them just at the top of this location that I'm heading to. So I've already got quite a number of the freakers heading towards this area, which is grand. I am staying on the bike for so long. You don't have to stay on the bike for as long as what I do. I'm just choosing this just to basically get a nice bit of distance, and now here is where I am heading to. It is these 2 vehicles here. These are unique with their properties for a very good reason. The Horde simply cannot attack you from the side or the back of this vehicle. There is only one way for them all to get up, and this is how I take full advantage of it. I've got very fast firing weapons here, so I'm going to take out the bulk of them with this first vehicle here. However, if you start to feel the pressure, just get off it, take the time to reload one of your weapons, and then get back onto this vehicle. And again, they have the same problem. They can only get to you from the front of the vehicle. And just look how easy this is, folks, to take them all out. That's virtually the entire Horde. In fact, at this point, I'm actually thinking, where the bloody hell is the last 2 or 3? Because I know there's not going to be many of them left. And at this point now, I can certainly hear the last freaker, but I can't see it yet. Now I can. This won't take long. There's always bloody one. And there you have it, folks. That is just another method that I wanted to show on this video, just as a bit of a bonus for you all. And that is the end of the video, folks. All I can say is thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.